Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, we know Starmer has had a hell of a time of it since becoming Prime Minister. It's been bad decision after bad decision, every decision being the wrong one. The policies are failing. He's been caught out lying time and time again. And it's almost as though he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. Which is odd, because he hasn't got a clue what he's doing. And how do we know that? Well, Labour insiders have been talking. They've been saying and telling the truth here, I believe, that they suddenly found themselves in power. It's almost as though they weren't expecting to win the election. And when they did, they were like shocked. Because whilst it's easy to sit as an opposition and snipe from the sidelines, being in government is a very different kettle of fish. And they literally have no idea. They had no plans. There was no plans after becoming the the party of government. They didn't know what to do, and they are quite literally making it up as they go along. Now, when I say party insiders are saying this is all what they call briefings to journalists, off the record, anonymous briefings. But apparently some of them are from cabinet ministers. They're admitting it. Now, we've had a whole series of scandals, of setbacks, of the truth coming out, which is very damaging, of course. We've had the backtracking on just about everything they promised to do in order to get into power, because now that they're in power, they don't know how to do it. But Jason Crowley has spent the past 16 years as editor of the left-wing paper, magazine, The New Statesman. And he's written for various other things, but he has now spoken out. So he's very, very much involved with the left, with the Labour Party, and he's speaking out. He's just one who's willing to put his name to it. And he's saying that not only does he feel the party hasn't got a clue what they're doing, he said, but he's speaking to very, very senior members of the party, and they too are saying they literally haven't got a plan. They don't know what they're doing. They're making basically... how can we say, the comparison between Starmer and Blair is Blair at least knew what he wanted to do when he got to power, knowing he was going to get that power. Starmer wasn't expecting it and had made no plans. And that, he said, is why everything is going wrong. They've not done the sums. They've not done the plans. And of course, the other thing that they're saying is buyer's remorse on behalf of Labour, who put Starmer as leader. They knew they had to have someone who appeared to be a moderate. They didn't realise he wasn't. And yet, it's all coming back. They are absolutely cacking themselves. There's a lot of people in the Labour Party now who just literally don't want Starmer there. They're almost apologetic for imposing him on the British people. This is people inside his own cabinet. Just think what the backbenchers must be feeling. Just what party activists up and down the country must be feeling. They're getting it. They're under it. There is so many people now actively working against Starmer and against Reeves because they're perceived to be one and the same almost. That it's a gestalt, isn't it? It's a gestaltic enzyme at the head of the party. But there's so many people now working actively against them that their time is literally up. The end is nigh. And when you're getting people like Jason Crowley of the New Statesman saying this, you know it's got to be true. Can we hang on? Can we last? Can we watch as this party implodes? None of the MPs that ever go on TV can ever tell the truth. They all know. That's why they all fumble, stumble, mince their words and won't answer questions. They don't know the answers. Nobody does. Not long now, lads. Thanks a lot. Bye.